Just before we came, just it became live, this was pressing up, this candle was pressing up and pressing up. And I thought, well, I've got this clear area of support and resistance in my chart. And I thought it'd be interesting to see what happens when price reaches it, because obviously we've got this rundown in price, a push back up and a push down again. This, for those of you that are used to M's and W's, we better see that quite clearly, that is a clear W bottom with a decent price action going down into it. Bit of very wicky behavior in the middle, which we need to be aware of. And that is borne out by the fact that we have this rejection off the line here. If we go back, we've got here, 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 and keep on going here. Very clear level of rejections, very clear level of support and resistance. It's worked both ways. It's acted as support and support and support and support, and it's acted as resistance, resistance, and again support. So really clear level this is here in the chart. I did like the setup to some extent of this of gold, but that being in the way was a real concern. It is semi far enough away from entry to allow us to manage the trade when price comes up to that area. And that's really what I want to just, talk about a little bit later as it does, and see how price develops with it. I expected a reaction to it. We got a reaction, but whether that's it now and it's just fallen back off it and now going to get enough strength to push through, it might well do. But part of the thought process here is how psychologically this affects your brain, because when you're in a decent profit by the time your neckline's here, so you're in profit, you're probably a third of the way to profit target, you're reasonably well up at this time, you run into this roadblock here that you've got identified. If you haven't got a predetermined plan what you're going to do when price runs into that area, then what the devil are you going to do? And you'll do something different probably every single time, and you'll let emotions overtake you, and you might move your stop up to break even or something, and price will come down and tag your break even stop loss, and then push on back to target. It's just you can't be arbitrary about these things. You